What up, y'all? It's Kari Zane, and I'm back with another YouTube video. And this video is going to be about why I stopped smoking weed slash marijuana. So I want to say like 3 months ago, I completely stopped smoking weed. I was a heavy weed smoker. Like, I used to blaze every single day. I used to blaze from the top of the morning till I went to bed. Like, it was a non-stop type of thing, and I loved it. And I loved it for the time being, you know what I'm saying? But as of I want to say around last year, um, I still enjoyed smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? But I had been trying to stop since like last year, because I didn't want to be, codependent upon it. But the main reason I stopped smoking weed is because I know this is gonna sound crazy, but when I told y'all I wanted to stop, I started talking to the higher powers about stopping and trying to get me to stop or whatever. And about three and a half months ago, when I would smoke, or really, it started around like November of last year. When I would smoke, I would go through, I would be sitting there and I couldn't enjoy the high no more. It's like I was still getting high, but I wasn't enjoying it. I would get like paranoid thoughts, and not like paranoid thoughts, but like thoughts of like, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I would start thinking about how much money I spent on it, even if it was only $10. I was like, don't you realize that $10, you could have put that in your like gas tank and went DoorDash and made double the money. I started thinking about the time, even if I only spent 5 minutes doing it. I was like, you could be doing something else. You could be learning something, because I realized that I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. You know, I wasn't nowhere near where I wanted to be in life. And I realized that it's going to sound crazy, but I could be rich. I mean, I am rich. I am abundant. I'm already abundant, but it's already mine. I just got to get there. You know what I'm saying? And when I would sit there and I would smoke weed, I would realize how much time I'm wasting. I would get a constant reminder of what I could be doing instead of smoking. And I found out that was called derealization. Like, derealization is like, you just start to realize certain things while you start to realize how like antisocial you become once you start like smoking weed heavy. Like, you realize a lot. And I ain't gonna lie, this did not just start as of 3-4 months ago. It really started like last year, around this time last year, because I started to realize like I would like leave like family events to go somewhere and hotbox in my car and then come back around. But when I would do that, I started to realize like how antisocial I was, and how I was, isolate myself from the world. I just started to realize a lot of things. I started to realize that I'm wasting money on this, I'm wasting time on this, and I also started to realize that it's altering my brain. Like, don't get me wrong, when I smoke weed, like, it actually kind of enlightens me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it enlightens me. You feel me? But at the same time, I feel like it opens up doors to certain, like, stuff that you don't want to be involved in. I can't explain it, bro. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But that's basically why I stopped smoking weed. I wasn't able to enjoy it. It's like I wasn't enjoying the high no more. It's like I kept like not hearing voices, but stuff kept telling me that I wasn't supposed to be smoking weed. It kept telling me that like I'm wasting my time or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't find nothing wrong with like necessarily smoking weed. I just feel like for the moment, like for right now, it's not for me. I can picture myself like smoking later on down the line, after I've gained my luxuries in life, and after I've accomplished my goals and my dreams. I can see me smoking again, you know what I'm saying? But as of right now, like, no, I just don't see myself smoking weed, because like I can't really enjoy it. And a lot of people think that I stopped smoking weed for a job and all of that, which I did. That was one of the reasons too. But I mainly stopped because even if I you know, wasn't trying to get a better job, I would still not be smoking weed because I literally cannot enjoy it. Like when I get high, it's like as I'm getting high, it was like, oh yeah, like I'm feeling this. And then when I actually get high, I go through derealizations because I realize that I'm not like completely on my purpose. So it starts to like make me feel bad about myself. You know what I'm saying? And I start to regret even buying the weed and even smoking it. And it just makes me feel bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the main reason why I stopped smoking weed, is because I literally had to. Like, I was not able to enjoy it anymore. And it's not because it's like, oh, I built up a tolerance and all that. That's not the case, because I stopped smoking as much. I got down to the point to where I was smoking like once a day, but it still was like, this is a waste of your money. This is a waste of your time. You know what I'm saying? That was the main thing. It's a waste of money and time when you're not on your purpose. You're not rich like you're supposed to be. Like, that's how deep it is. Like, when it comes to my dreams, like, I don't know. That's why, like, in one of my videos, I was like, I think I'm a chosen one. I'm starting to think that because it's like, no matter what, something in my head keeps telling me that I'm supposed to be doing more than what I'm doing. So I stopped. That was the main reason I will not pick up the blunt again until like I've accomplished all my dreams and my purposes, because it's just a waste of time. You feel me? And I have to work on a lot of other areas in my life that I'm wasting time on. But weed was one of them things that just had to go. Now, do I find anything wrong with smoking weed? No. Sometimes I miss rolling up smoking weed, but I know it's like as soon as I get high, I'm not gonna be able to enjoy it. I'm not, because it's like, what are you smoking weed for when you have issues, you have financial issues in your life, you're not on your purpose, you're not rich. Like, that's just what goes through my head. I'm not trying to say everybody else, you know, they have different things that they want out of life, but that's something I want really, really bad. Like, I may not want to be famous, but I do want to be abundant. I do want to wake up and have my 24 hours in a day to do whatever I want to do and go spend however much money I want to spend. You feel me? So that's one of the main things that's just it stick with me. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where it's so hard to even enjoy the high. I cannot enjoy being high no more. I just can't, because I know that I'm not supposed to be smoking weed. Like, I don't know what it is. When you start talking to a higher power or praying or communicating with the universe, communicating with something greater and stronger than you, when you ask for certain things or when you manifest certain things in your life, it's gonna show up. It's gonna show up, and you better be ready for it. But something like that, you know, I'm glad it was, you know, snatched away from me. You feel me? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video on like why I stopped smoking weed. Do I ever see myself smoking weed again? Yes, I do, later on down the line when I'm where I want to be at in life. But as of right now, no. But that's it for this video. I hope y'all can share y'all stories on maybe quitting or changing, not necessarily quitting, but changing a habit that you had, changing a habit that was affecting you in a negative way, and changing your habit into doing something else positive. I hope y'all share some of y'all stories down below in the comments. But that's it for this video. I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out of here.